So 900 grammatical mistakes in a small book like the Quran. I mean, the Bible is much bigger, larger than the Quran, right? And we don't claim that this book, as Christians, we don't claim that the Holy Bible is eternal, uncreated, like the Muslims. Muslims always have claimed that the Quran is uncreated. It's directly from Allah through Jibreel to Muhammad, uncreated, uncorrupted. So how can we find so many grammatical mistakes in an uncreated perfect book that Allah claims to be? A perfect book sent by Him through Jibreel. How can that be? Does that mean, Muslims, if Allah claims to be God, does that mean that Allah is not perfect because His so-called perfect Quran contains mistakes? How can a perfect book contain mistakes? Muslims, please think. Please think. And don't do it for me. Use your own logic. Use your brains, your God-given brains. You have a set, hopefully you have a set of healthy brains. Use them. Don't allow any imam to fool you. And guys, today's topic, the topic that we're going to talk about today is not mentioned by imams. They don't dare to talk about these topics, guys. I kid you not. They don't dare to show the grammatical mistakes to their audience, to the Muslims who do not know Arabic. And remember, guys, remember, I hope you're with me, remember, more than 75% of the Muslim population on this planet do not know Arabic. Yes, maybe some of them can recite the Quran because, you know, they learn that in the madrasas, in their schools, how to recite the Quran, but they don't know what they read. They have no idea about the grammar. They have no idea, right? So today we're going to bring it up. So you have to be really focused, guys. Don't allow anyone to distract you because it's a lot of meat. It's really a difficult topic, especially if you don't know Arabic like me. So you have to be very focused at all times. If you come here to learn, if you want to learn something about the grammatical mistakes of the Quran, stay focused. Don't allow anyone to distract you. We are not here to play games. We're not here to have fun. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we love to make jokes and whatnot. But, you know, we need to be focused at all times because this is a really disastrous topic that imams do not dare to bring up. They never talk about these topics. And this is the first time that I'm bringing you this new research. I've put a lot of energy, guys, I kid you not. I've put a lot of hours in this material that I'm going to present to you. So if you love me as I love you, please, you need to spread our videos. You need to be focused at all times so we can show you and uncover the hidden secrets that we are about to present to you for the very first time on YouTube. This is new material for the people who do not know. So as we mentioned, guys, as a small introduction, you can find many videos that I did about this topic, the spelling disasters. So that's the last topic that we talked about, the spelling disasters. Is the Quran from Allah or humans? You can be the judge of that after today again. And we mentioned a couple of examples, if you can remember. We showed you examples like these, how Allah does need to change His mind every time, and to, as you see, you can see the clear prove in front of you that Allah sometimes write the word the wife of, right, in a different way. Sometimes with a closed T, T marbuta, and T maftuha. That's what we call it in Arabic. Closed T and open T, right? So if Allah claims to be God and the Quran is the perfect book of Allah, how can this so-called perfect book contain such mistakes? But this one, as you see, is incorrect. The underneath one is the correct way to write the wife of, right?
So I'm going to be exposing the ignorance of Rob Christian about the Arabic language, since he does not know about the dagger alif right here. When the dagger alif was supposed to be used, this is the dagger alif right here, looks like a dagger. It's called alif al-khinjiriya in Arabic. Why the Quran writes it in a Rasm al-Uthmani as the dagger alif? For example, in chapter 2 of the Quran, verse 184, it says, طعام مسكين, right? In other qira'at of the Quran, it says طعام مساكين. So in the Quran, if it's written مساكين, they would put a little dagger alif here. In other, for those who read it in another qira'ah. But if in the regular qira'ah, it is written in miskinin, right? So why is it written miskinin in this one? For example, it's talking about for fasting. Fasting is a prescribed number of days, but whoever of you is ill or on a journey, then let them fast an equal number of days after Ramadan. For those who can only fast with extreme difficulty, compensation can be made by feeding a needy person, right? For every day not fasted. So a needy person, so for a person who breaks his fast one day, he feeds feeds one poor person. But for a person who continuously breaks his fast for more than one day, or some days he fasts, some days he doesn't, he يطعم مساكين, more than one poor person. So masakin is more than a poor person, more than one poor person. So that means he feeds more than one poor person on the days that he broke his fast. So this is why alif al-khanjiriya, the dagger alif, is used to make it easier in the Arabic recitation here. In other words, we know that there are other types of, there's al-khatt al-imla'i, which means that we have to write it in the, for example, imra'ah, we can write it in the Quran as with ta, the closed ta, and with a ta maftuha, right? The ta maftuha is not allowed to be written if we're writing in al-khatt al-imla'i, meaning the regular writing of Arabic. It is only written if it's in al-rasm al-Qur'ani, right? In al-khatt al-Qur'ani, right? So if it's written in al-rasm or al-rasm al-Uthmani, right, we can write it, because there are two types of tribes. There is an Arab tribe of Arabia long ago that used to write with ta al-maftuha. It's called the tribe of Tai or Tai, right? It is from Al-Jazira al-Arabiya, Shimal al-Jazira al-Arabiya. They used to write the ta al-maftuha or the ta al-marbuta. They used to write the ta with the ta al-maftuha. So the Quran writes it both in ta the closed ta, because some Arabs used to write it with the closed ta, and other Arabs used to write it with a open ta of imra, for example. So now we go to al-khatt al-arud, right? الخط العروض. It is خط الشعر, الشعر العربي. It is written for the poetry of Arabic. So for example, let me give you an example. If we were to write, for example, هذا, right, we would write it with هذا and ألف. تكتب عروضيا, right, if it is written عروضيا in شعر as هذا, right, with two mads. As you can see here, if I'll zoom it in so you guys can see clearly, this is this is the shi'r type of, the poetry type of Arabic, which is be written as, for example, هذا right here, it will be written as like that in al-khatt al-imla'i, right? In the regular Arabic writing, it is written like that. But in shi'r, in poetry, it could be written as هذا with two mads. One alif here and one alif at the end, right? For example, another one. Fahimu. Fahimu in a regular Arabic is written with alif at the end. But with shi'r Arabic, it's written without an alif at the end. Fahimu. Like that. So this is how it will be written according to the Arabic language. Another example is the correct way to write ilmun is like this, with a Dhamma on top of the meme, right? Ilmun, but it will be written urudiyan in shi'r and poetry, a way of Arabic. It will be written with a nun at the end. Ilmun, with a nun. So this is ilmun with in regular Arabic, imla'iyan, which is Dhamma on top of the meme. There's no nun, while here in the shi'r way there is a nun, right? Ilman will be written here in the Arabic, in the regular Arabic without a nun. Here it will be written ilman without imad but with a nun in a poetry way of Arabic. So ilmin as well in regular Arabic is written with double kasra, right? Ilmin, there's no nun, while here it's written ilmin with a nun. So there'll be on the a there'll be a kasra, on the mim there'll be a kasra, and then there'll be a nun. Ilmin. Right? This is how it's written in poetry way, and this is how it's written in regular Arabic way.